Türkçe oyun filminden herkese merhaba, ben Kaan. İçeriklerimizi kaçırmamak için kanalımıza abone olmayı ve mısırınıza tuz eklemeyi unutmayın. İyi seyirler dilerim.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Previously on the journey.
Come on, Alex!
Go on, Alex, take him on.
Oh, what was that? Stay on your feet, Alex! Terrible!
You're serious about going pro, you're going to have to make football your life.
4 years in the academy and it all comes down to an exit trial.
There isn't a team in the league that isn't falling over themselves to sign you after you nailed it.
Just don't get too dazzled.
Yeah, wait, Dad.
Bye, son.
2 into 1, do not go.
Obviously, I should be starting.
Yeah, man. If we want to lose.
Harry, how does it feel to have signed?
It's a special day for me.
Another striker.
We think it's time you went now on loan.
That you, Williams? Well, I haven't seen you since you bombed out the Premier League.
Oi, Dino. Found this sorry excuse for a footballer loitering out in our hallways.
Alexander, welcome.
Sometimes you just need to learn how to let things go.
Hey, big star, Gareth Walker.
You two got all buddy down in the championship, did ya?
There he is! Only 17 and already achieved what most players never will. Cup final next week. I'm ready! Come on!
Tell you what, next time I see you, you'll be out there.
Dad, what are you doing here?
Just want to show me face. You look good, son. Strong. Mama has my new number.
Watch it! This isn't exactly how I planned to spend the last day of my holiday.
Mate, couldn't come all the way to Rio and not experience some real life. This is what it is. Streets like this, that's where Pele learned to play. Ronaldinho, Roberto Carlos, Neymar.
Yeah, here we go.
It's the same all over the world, mate. Different streets, same dreams.
Oh, steady Eddie. Nothing rattles you, does it?
Roberto Carlos, legend. You know, maybe I'll play for Real one day.
Oh, yeah, right. And you'll never take a free kick like him either, will you?
Alexander, vem jogar com a gente. Premier League.
What's he
Is
saying?
there anyone who doesn't know who you are? Danny Williams, big championship star!
Renan, fala pra ele jogar com a gente.
All right. Hey, I need to play.
Renan tá no meu time.
And he's on my team.
All right, fair enough. Time for the Williams to take you kids to school.
Vamos ganhar fácil.
Bora. Que é isso, rapaz?
Thank you very much, sir. Well played.
Thank you. Good effort.
Good game, mate.
Mate,
Thank you.
nice.
Sorte pura.
Good game.
Thank you
Smashed
very
it.
much. That's
Thank
very
you,
nice.
thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Good game.
See ya.
Thank
Cheers.
you.
Outclassed him, mate.
That Hernan kid had some mad skills, though.
Yeah, but could he do it on a cold, rainy night in Stoke?
Come on. Better be getting back to the hotel. Early flight home tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't want to be late for first day of pre-season, would we?
can't wait to get back into it.
You always were a glutton for punishment.
Don't show up to my show if you got no energy. Energy. Energy.
All right, listen up. You've all had your month on the beach. Now it's time to get back to work. We've got this tour of the US coming up against some top-quality opposition in the International Club Cup. So I don't want to see anyone phoning it in out there today. Gaffer's made it clear to me that no one's guaranteed a place on this team. It's a new season. So if you want to play, you need to perform every time you step onto that pitch, starting right now. If we don't want another mid-table finish, we need to hit peak fitness levels for the start of the new season. Understand? Yes, sir. Hunter, a word. Here you were off sunning yourself in Rio over the summer. Hope you took my advice, kept sharp, not too many trips to the buffet, or we're gonna have to remind you how to play this game.
No, I'm feeling good, boss. Raring to go.
That's what I like to hear, Hunter.
Suddenly, Martinique feels like a very, very long time ago.
I really missed your positivity, Lily.
You just don't realize what you have until it's gone, n'est-ce pas? So, where are we going for lunch?
Oh, I'm gonna have to get out of Miss Boys. Ah, yes, Philip. Media day for the Premier League's new darling, see? See?
Doro, look, it's Alexander. Please, Mr. Hunter, please. Can I have your autograph?
Boy, leave it out, right? Just don't let it go to your head, Alex. This team is not about you. It's about us. It's about...
You all right, mate? You're gonna be fine. It's just like a post-match interview, except you'll be sitting down and not sweating. Well, you'll be sitting down anyway.
Here, Michael. Is it true that the club's offered Alex a new contract?
It's priority number one now, Jim. Might even have a few surprises for him if we're lucky.
Oh, good. Just as long as Alex isn't worried. All that matters to him now is a new season.
It's not just about the new season, Jim. It's got to be the deal that sets him up for life.
You know, I wish Harold had had someone like you. I really do.
You'll be fine, love. Just be yourself.
Well, that's easy for you to say. It's Rio Ferdinand.
And you're Alex Hunter.
Alex.
Hey.
Thanks for coming out, man.
Mate, nice to meet you.
No problem.
Look, I'm sorry to be a bit of a fanboy, but I used to watch you growing up as a kid. You, Giggsy, Ronaldo. I never imagined being here with you in front of the cameras.
You trying to make me feel old?
Nah.
Let's get you set up, man. Come on.
I'm Alex Hunter. This is Ones to Watch.
we go back 12 months ago without a professional contract. Then you have to go through an exit trial and find a club. Now, you're an FA Cup winner. What made it happen, Alex?
It's been amazing, yeah. Dream come true. I can hardly believe I'm sitting here talking to you about it. You know, I just love playing football. It's all I know how to do. But don't tell anyone that.
Okay. It kind of helps when you got the game in your blood. I mean, Jim Hunter, obviously a club legend. What a player. But Harold Hunter, your father, decent player too, eh? I heard that he came in after the FA Cup final. Is that true?
First time I'd seen him since he left, moved to the States 8 years ago.
Have you seen much of him since?
To be honest, he's just not a part of my life. My mom, my granddad, they're my family. To be honest, I'd really rather not be talking about Harold.
But another big part of you coming up was your old boyhood mate Gareth Walker. A great rivalry there between the two of you now. Tell me if this is a load of rubbish, but I heard things got a little bit scrappy between you two towards the end. Is that right?
Yeah, there's a lot of history there. We used to play football in the street together when we were kids, joined our first youth club together, signed for the same professional team. But it's hard. Everything changed. We were 17, just left home. Suddenly your whole life gets turned upside down, and you gotta work out pretty quickly who you can trust and who you can't. In the end, I guess everyone reacts to pressure differently. Look, I think Gaz and I put a lot of stuff behind us after the FA Cup final. Maybe we both grew up a bit. But don't get me wrong, there's still a healthy rivalry there. Even when we were kids, we used to try and constantly outscore each other.
Listen, so who would usually win then?
Well, I guess that depends which one of us you ask.
So, Alex Hunter, thanks for coming, man, and talking to us today. Good luck on the new season.
Cheers.
So that's it, man. We're done. Well, good job, mate.
Where'd you get your questions from? And that was intense.
Listen, we're just getting to the real stuff. That's what you want. But you did good, man. It was nice. All right? Well, good luck in the new season, man.
All right, mate.
Up next.
Yeah. Guess we're the ones to watch, eh? Mr. Hunter, Mrs. Hunter. It's been a while.
Can't remember the last time you called me Mrs. Hunter.
Yeah, well, only seems right. Things have changed a bit, haven't they?
They certainly have. We'll be outside, Alex.
Top class, Alex, as expected. Gareth, didn't know they had you for this.
Why would you? Won't be my agent since that mess of a transfer, have you?
Yeah, well, business is unpredictable, you know it is. Yeah, well, I got to run. Good work today, yeah? See you later.
Mate, you're not still with that guy, are you?
Of course, man. Why not? Always done right by me.
Well, you're one of the few.
What's that supposed to mean?
Listen, mate. On the level, just ask around. Taylor, he's a bit of a joke. He was a big part of my transfer blowing up the way it did.
Oi, Gaz. You ready to go, mate?
Guess that's me. It's good to see you, bruv. All right.
Good to see you, man.
You too.
Great job last season.
Thanks very much. Hello, everyone. You all right?
What do you reckon, boss? Might be nice to pick up some silverware on this tour. Get out of here.
You have to earn it first, Hunter.
All we have to do is beat Real Madrid in the semis, then either LA Galaxy or Bayern Munich in the final.
What could be easier?
C'est quoi ça? Something you wish to tell us, mon ami?
Seems Lily here believes everything he reads. He still thinks the moon landings were filmed in a movie studio.
Wake up, sheeper.
If the day comes when I decide to leave, you will all know about it first, not the press.
When will that be?
Alexander, right? You looked good last season, kid.
Cheers.
Have a good match.
Yeah, you too. Swap shirts after the game?
I will see what I can do.
Hi once again, Martin Tyler, along with Alan Smith. As usual, we're welcoming you to the semi-final of the International Club Cup. And the winner today will go on to face either Bayern Munich or LA Galaxy in the final.
I mean, it is a pre-season tournament, isn't it? But feels like a bit more than that. A big club, as you mentioned, awaiting in the final, and a great chance to lift a trophy on the eve of another season. What a way to start that would be.
It's a stat that I've used often, and I apologise if you've heard it before in these circumstances, but he didn't score in his first 26 Champions League games, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's made up for lost time, hasn't he?
Hasn't really looked back since, has he? And I wouldn't say he's at the peak of his power still, but he's not far off.
Thank you for joining us.
Well, we've seen with the ambitions of Gareth Bale wanting to leave the Premier League to go to Real Madrid, how they can charm even the great players to the Bernabeu and strut their stuff.
Yeah, I think it's the pinnacle of any player's ambition to pull on the
Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get two, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Let's see the replay now.
It's a competition you're playing in, so that'll really help the boys.
If you watch EA TV tomorrow, you'll be able to see who they'll play in the final as Bayern Munich take on LA Galaxy. And they've done it. They've got through the semi-finals, and they are in the final.
It's wonderful feeling. I can vouch for that. Look at the players down there. They are ecstatic.
Well played.
Hey, you're really starting to make a name for yourself. Maybe you should come play for Real.
That means a lot coming from you, man.
Ronaldo knows a good player when he sees one.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. Oh, look fantastic, guys. Thank you very much.
Some of you may not know much about this lot, but the Galaxy are one of the top teams in MLS. They work hard, they're organised, and they'll punish any mistakes. You lads showed your quality in seeing off Real. That's called a good start in my book. Today, I want to see even more commitment, more intensity. Because I don't know about you lads, but I don't have much use for a runners-up medal. Come on!
Let's go, lads!
Ready to learn about MLS, big shot? This is just a preseason friendly, right? There's no such thing as a friendly in my book.
You never thought he was going to miss, Alan?
No, you didn't. I mean, he's a cool head, and he's one that he never likes to smash the ball. He loves to just stroke it home, and he did it yet again.
And that's a goal well worth analysing again.
The way they stroked the ball about and created the finish, picked out the spare man in the box.
2 for him on the day, and 2 very well taken goals. A good look here, again, via the replay of the goal. They're going to take the trophy home. They've worked really hard to be in this position now. Just reflecting on what they've achieved with the trophy.
It's fantastic, isn't it? Just looking at their faces, seeing the joy and satisfaction after a lot of hard work, as you say, Martin, and rightful winners, I think. They deservedly did end up top of the pile. It's not a bad achievement at all, is it, against an LA Galaxy team that, on paper, should be a little fitter. They beat Real Madrid in the semi-final. Might well they celebrate.
That's a nice trophy to collect as well. Although this is all part of getting ready for the regular season, it will add to the confidence. A win is a win, and when there's a trophy involved, it's special, and they're enjoying the moment here.
Yeah, I think the manager will be pleased, actually, because it's a good shape they deployed, and a nice compact nature to that team, that formation. They'll be looking ahead now already to the new season with a lot of optimism.
Never did get a call from you, son.
Dad. What, you like my biggest fan now?
More like your own man than you think, son.
Maybe. Kind of hard to tell, really.
Yeah. Fair point. We look good out there, like you belonged.
Yeah, pre-season tournament.
You're developing into a decent player, Alex. Listen...
Look, I need to head off. Squad's flying out to Chicago tonight, and I want to catch some sights first.
What, in a cab? Don't be daft. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at this one. Some view, eh? So, MLS All-Stars in Chicago. Tough game. Lot of good players in this league now.
Yeah? What would you know about it?
Well, you know, you pick up a thing or two as a scout. Yeah, I worked for the Galaxy. Had to earn a living out of you, didn't I? Football's all I know.
I thought you were staying in England for a bit after the FA Cup final.
I did. Was in England looking for new players. Couldn't hang out forever, though, could I?
What is that?
Well, it's just a goat. Look, it's not important.
Yeah, I bet.
Not everything's always as it seems, Alex. You do well to learn that.
She the one you left us for?
Everything all right, love? Right. Yeah. Can I call you back in a minute? I'm just at the diner. Need to pay.
That exactly as he would have wanted, but he doesn't care. It's ended up in the net.
Alex Hunter's goal.
Well, in attacking players, you're looking for composure in these circumstances, and we certainly saw it there.
Let's see the replay now. The final preparations ahead of the English Premier League season for the visitors, and for Alex Hunter too, who we're going to keep an eye on, of course, in the months ahead, as we did last season, his debut season.
Yeah, he did well out there, Alex. He played his part. He's enjoying the celebrations now with his teammates, and they'll already now be thinking ahead to the big kick-off of this season that's fast approaching.
And Gareth Walker as well. They had a big impact, but first season can be a bit easier. Second season is a real test, and that's what's coming up for the pair of them. Well, it turned out to be a different kind of game to the one perhaps we set up for you at the...
Here, let me get that for you.
Season's off to a good start already, eh, Hunter?
Felt good to pick up a trophy, boss. But it will feel even better picking up a real one at the end of the season.
Well, if you play in the Premier League the way you did on this tour, I'll have a great chance, lad.
Glad to have your faith, boss.
So, new season, some new faces, back to work. This season we need to push ourselves more, work harder. Every point is crucial in this league. So get out there and show me and the gaffer how much you want it. Let's do this!
Come on, then. All right. Come on, boys.
Get out of it.
It is such a great day. We've been looking forward to it. Alan, and what a wonderful game we've got to start the new season.
Well, haven't we, John? This lad, I think, is going to be a start.
Superb long-range goal from the youngster Alex Hunter.
Well, it's a measure of his confidence, you know, that he'll try to shoot from that distance and gets his reward.
Still working on that thing?
Big deadline tomorrow.
You get some of this down here, you'll have finished in no time. Michael.
Have I got news for you, sunshine? Jim, Catherine?
Michael, you're just in time for breakfast. Grab yourself a coffee.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Well, what's going on?
Seems like your performance in the pre-season tour is turning some heads, Alex. Can't say I'm surprised the way you're dominating games.
Who?
Well, I've been having some very interesting chinwags with reps from some of Europe's top clubs. Bayern, PSG, Atletico. Oh, and I just got off the blower with a gent representing, wait for it, none other than... Los Blancos.
Shut up. Real Madrid?
The very same. Seems like you made quite the impression in the US of A. Well, it's early days, but they'd like to talk about getting you on board before the transfer window shuts. This is as big as it gets, Alex. Bigger stars, bigger games, bigger contracts.
You're not having me on. Like, you know, these were my childhood idols growing up. Raul, Roberto Carlos, Zidane, come on.
Looks nailed from what the agent was telling me.
It's an honor, sure. But you're only 18, Alex. You know, it's a dream move, I understand that. But the pressure, you think about it, you're going to be down there on your own. And with their squad, you probably won't even be a starter. There's going to be lots of other chances in your career. Right now, this is a risky move. And your fans, they're not gonna forget. Not for something like this.
I know, Grandad. But this could be my one shot. Look what happened to Dad.
Oi. Do not think like that. You are not Harold.
Look, I know it's a lot to take in, but we got to move fast, otherwise they might consider moving elsewhere.
Well, if it's got Michael's approval and it's what you really want, then...
What does your heart tell you?
It's been my dream since I was a child, Mum. How can I say no?
Okay, deal's gonna take a few days to iron out, but in the meantime, I need you to find an extra gear for the first few games of the season, yeah? Could whack a naught on the transfer fee.
Real Madrid!
Okay, so let's say Real Madrid do come in with a suitable offer before the August 31st transfer deadline. Alex, are you sure this is what you want? If you stay here, we can continue your development, and then in a few years...
But he's one of the hottest properties in the Premier League right now.
If this is about your current contract, Michael and I have been discussing it.
It's not all about the money.
I suggest we see how this plays out. But if you're serious about moving on, Alex, you'll need to submit a transfer request.
I understand. Another lie, I presume? Well? Nothing's been agreed yet? No? Oh. But you have already put in a transfer request.
All right, starters to the tunnel, subs to the bench. Come on.
Come, boys. It's all over the internet. The fans, they'll know.
Congratulations, mon ami.
Go on, lad.
Good game, everyone.
Hi there, everybody. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith. We've got a great Premier League game for you. We've also got a bit of gossip to talk about, haven't we?
And I think this time it's with a better spin.
He saw the gap down in the bottom corner. Boy, did he find it well.
Well, that is the sign of a clinical finisher. Somebody that knows where the goals are. They don't have to look up. Showing his frustrations, the manager. I'm sure he'd love to be out there playing himself, but he can't, and his team are losing now.
Morning, love. Sleep much?
Thanks. I really appreciate you coming over last night. I really needed the company.
Of course.
We're always here for you, lad. Aye, aye.
Have you seen it yet?
Seen what?
And reports came in earlier today with images emerging this morning of Hunter wearing a Real Madrid shirt. This adds fuel to the fire.
That is not what happened.
Oh, don't worry, this kind of stuff's normal. It's all part of the transfer merry-go-round.
Normal? Seems to me like things are getting out of control here.
There's still no official offer.
All the big clubs take their transfers down to the wire. I'm meeting the guy tonight. Should be done and dusted by the AM. Just keep the faith, yeah?
Yeah, well, I hope you've got Alex's best interests at heart.
Come on, Grandad. We're not here again, are we? Yeah. When has Michael ever let us down?
We have to give it to them. This will all come out in the wash eventually.
You want to grab yourself a bib, lad?
I'm on the bench.
Gaff, I don't think you've got your head in the game with all this transfer business going on. Frankly, I'm inclined to agree.
Boss, my head's fine, trust me.
Personally, I hope you stay, lad.
Big story here. Alex Hunter only on the bench. Talk of a possible wish to join Real Madrid.
Yeah, he doesn't look happy. Maybe he's had an argument with the manager. Who knows?
Might be a chance here. Oh, what an early goal.
Well, you do wonder whether the whole Alex Hunter affair has had an effect on his team here.
He's gone in strongly. It's a shot now! There is the second!
Right, shambolic at the back. No communication, punished again.
Well, the crowd's really unhappy here, and they still see Alex Hunter on the bench. Looking for the third goal to finish this off. Well, it had to come. It's 3-0.
Well, that really was schoolboy defending.
All right, Hunter, it's time. Here's your chance to win them back, lad.
I'm not leaving like this.
That's the spirit, lad.
The ranks here, I think.
Well, that's real bold play by the side that's had the player dismissed.
Yeah, they were brave in possession, weren't they? They took a chance and they've got their goal.
Well, here's the goal again.
Cause for concern for this manager. I think I saw him glance back to his substitutes, having concern.
Alex, unbelievable game. The manager leaves you out of the starting lineup at the last minute. You watched the team go 3 down and get a man sent off. You were even booed by your own supporters when you came on. And then you somehow inspire that incredible comeback. How are you feeling right now?
Along with everything else, I hoped I proved a point to the fans who were giving me stick. Felt like that was bang out of order after everything that I've done at this club. Funny how they were cheering me by the end, wasn't it?
And will this be your last game at the club?
Yeah, it's looking that way. Seems like it'll all be wrapped up pretty quickly now. I don't like saying it, but after the way the fans were today, sooner the better, to be honest.
Thanks for your time, Alex.
Cheers.
There's 15 hours to go until the transfer window slams shut. We are still awaiting word on whether Alex Hunter's sensational...
All right, coming. There he is, Michael Taylor, super agent. Where do I sign?
You gotta come with me now.
Why, what?
Wait, now!
Come on, move it!
You should have taken the back route.
All right, Michael. You're starting to freak me out. What is going on?
We've been had. The agent, the one I've been dealing with, he's a complete fraud.
Move it!
Wait. You saying that Real never wanted me?
Guy was one of those parasite middlemen, complete chancers.
No.
You know, the kind that manufactures deals between players and clubs. No, Real didn't know anything about it.
Michael!
Come on!
Do you want to tell me where we're going now?
Trying to save your career.
You have to understand how damaging this has been to the club.
We had no reason to believe the offer wasn't genuine.
I sympathize, but we can't escape the fact Alex asked to leave.
I'm still 100% committed to this club.
I'm afraid the manager begs to differ, Alex. We spoke earlier. He feels you should no longer be a part of the first team squad. Wants you training with the youth team from now on.
This boy carried the club on his back last season.
The manager's decision is final.
Okay, don't sweat it, Alex. We've got other offers on the table and we've got 12 hours to play with.
So long as the teams making offers aren't in the Premier League or in a European competition, we'll be happy to speak to them. But we won't sell Alex to a rival.
And turn down a fortune?
This is now a seller's market, and we're under no pressure to do business unless it's right for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I'm sorry for calling it short notice, but I'll give you a call back, yeah? Right, okay. We got until midnight. Something will come up. I tried.
You were the one pushing for this. You were the one who kept telling us everything was gonna be okay.
He said all the right things, dropped all the right names.
Because of you, my career is down the drain. Let alone any chance I had been called up to the England squad.
I made a mistake. Maybe I wanted it too much.
You what?
Look around you, Alex. How many superstars do you see on my books, eh? Back in the day, the phone was ringing off the hook, top players wanting to be represented by me. But now, you get old, the big deals, they dry up. You're yesterday's man. Things started to go south with Gareth. I lost control. I needed to get it back. I need to matter again.
After everything I've done? It didn't matter enough for you? You gambled my career just to get back to the big time.
It's not like that.
What's it like then?
You gotta believe me. I just wanted the best. I'm sorry.
We're done.
Come on, Alex. We can talk about it. I can make this right.
Get out.
Look, for what it's worth, it's been an honor representing you.
Dad, look, it's not really a good time.
You still looking for a new club?
Yeah, and a new agent. Just let Michael go.
Well, I guess he had it coming.
Yeah. Anyway, it's too late now.
Well, it's never too late, Alex.
Look, Dad, I'm kind of messed up right now. I'll call you back tomorrow.
Tomorrow's too late for what I've got to say. 5 minutes, that's all I ask. Got someone here who'd like a word.
How are you doing, Alex? Javier Gonzalez. I'm sure you remember Sardes. We hear you're looking for a new club. As it happens, we've had bad luck with some injuries, and we're looking to bring another striker on board to help us push for an MLS playoff place. Now, I don't know about you, son, but to me, this sounds like one heck of an opportunity. If you're interested, we can make it happen. But we're gonna need an answer now.
Alex, this could be good for you. You could set MLS alight.
I don't know, Dad. It's just like with everything going on, it's all happening so fast.
It's a chance for a new beginning, son.
So, Alex, what's it going to be? Training with the kids? Or coming to the LA Galaxy and reminding the world just how good you can be?
Soccer is my favorite sport to watch, man. And I'm all for Galaxy. You know, LA I represent. For them to go out and get a young player like Alex Hunter, it sends a message to MLS. He ain't done this season. I mean, the kid is elite. Straight up world-class talent.
For me, to see now a young player coming from Europe, usually you get the opposite. A young, talented American going to Europe.
I'm just happy it's my off season, and I get the joy in watching him go out there and do his thing.
You have guys in the league that are very important for this league. Jobinko, Dos Santos, Zardes. But now you have Alex Hunter coming in.
Yeah.
You're Alex Hunter.
How did you get past security?
Oh, you know, friends in high places.
We're gonna see what's holding Alex up.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing here?
Just blagging it, Dad. Come on, get out of here. You all right? No more nervous than me.
Yeah, fine. Come on, it's showtime.
Alex Hunter? Thierry. How is it going?
Thierry Henry. Nah, no way. What are you doing here?
I'm here working. Needed to check this out. Listen, the studio is hosting a party tonight. You should come. Meet some people in town, help you settle in.
Yeah, I mean, that would be wicked. Cheers.
Yeah. MLS. Enjoyed my time with the Red Bulls. Different game, though.
Yeah?
Have fun.
I will. See you tonight.
Well, that was impressive. Listen, Alex. I just wanted to say that, well, I'm glad you're here.
Thanks for stepping in for Michael.
This true talent took the Premier League by storm, and in doing so, announced himself as one of Europe's premier attacking talents.
You're on, son.
Please join me
Give him the
in
works.
welcoming LA Galaxy's newest player, Alex Hunter.
Hey. Cheers.
Hey, Alex.
Yo.
Glad you came.
Man, thanks for having me.
You all right? Need anything?
Nah, man, I'm all good. Just, like, checking out the scene.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
It's Hollywood. It's how they do it out here. Come on, got some friends I want you to meet.
Wicked.
Hey, man. Welcome to LA.
Inconsistency. This has been our enemy all season. It's something we must overcome. Today we think only about this game. This one result. One game at a time, one victory at a time. Achieve this and a playoff place can still be ours.
Let's go, boys.
Alex, you've not trained with us yet, so today, the manager has named you as a sub. But be ready to make an impact when the time is right.
Well, look who it is. I heard you were out late last night.
It wasn't like that.
You're a good player, but if you keep this up, we've got a problem.
Hi there again, I'm Martin Tyler. Alongside me, Alan Smith. Not long to kick off now in stunning LA.
Yeah, and the transfer of Alex Hunter is dominating this match. We all expected to see him in the white of Real Madrid this weekend, but here he is. What can he produce?
It's a test here for the Galaxy defenders. There's a target in there, just over.
Oh, golden opportunity missed there.
Trying to find space for the shot against the bar. So at half-time, nothing between the two sides, 0-0. More defending for Galaxy here. That's a lovely ball over the top. That's a great save.
How on earth is this still 0-0, Martin? Chance after chance.
It's a defence-splitting pass. He's in a goal. Oh! It's a terrible tackle on him.
And I think he's really hurt him here. But there are options on the bench, including Alex Hunter.
Alex, it's time.
Yeah. I saw your little showcase, but can you do it when it counts?
For the Galaxy.
Well, he's really laid down the marker there, hasn't he? And given the struggles of Galaxy so far, I think he could see a turnaround in the fortunes.
Well, this is the team in form, isn't it? They are excellent, these players today, and they've got their reward here.
Well, you look at all of them, they all fancy getting on the score sheet. They're all drifting forward.
You must have been very happy with your personal performance. The opposition really struggled to keep up with you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with my performance, but the most important thing was getting the win. Now I've got to keep up this level of play for the rest of the season so we can give ourselves the best chance of getting to the playoffs.
I'm sure the manager and fans will be excited to hear that. Alex, congratulations on today, and welcome to MLS.
Cheers.
Alex, Mr. Hunter, Alex, yeah, right here. Just a couple photos. Yeah, that's it. Just a side angle. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Oh, that's really great. Thank you so much.
Nice. Check this out. Oh, wow. I know, man. The place is sick. It's got like 4 bathrooms.
You got gold-plated toilet seats in them as well?
Basically. So, bruv, tell me, how's life in the Premier League treating you? Everything you thought it would be?
Ah, you know, early days, mate. They've been trying to play me in your old position. Just gonna take some time to get used to.
Tell me about it. It's like a different world out here.
Oh, yeah? Your dad taking you to the Hollywood sign? You know, planned a little Botox in the face?
No time, mate. Nah, but seriously, bruv, I didn't realize how much traveling there is in MLS. This country is huge.
Right, yeah, traveling.
Come on, man.
I've seen
That
the
was just like
footage
one
on
time.
the TV. A-listers.
Oh. Well, listen, mate, I'm gonna have to call you back, yeah?
Why? Thierry Henry? Oh, are you serious?
I'll call you
All
later,
right,
yeah?
say no more, say no more.
All right, man. Yo.
Alex,
Yeah, what's up, man?
how is it going?
Yeah, good. Just chilling.
Hello, everybody. Martin Tyler is my name. Alan Smith is his name alongside me. And we're hoping to bring you some fine action from this game today. Today's match, Seattle Sounders playing against Los Angeles Galaxy. This table shows good news for Galaxy. Although they have had some sticky times this season, they are in a playoff spot now and they're close to clinching it.
Yeah, they've found some good form of late, and that's partly down to the arrival of Alex Hunter, who's just given them a spark.
It is part of the growing culture of the round ball game in the USA. In Seattle, they can be very proud of how much they've been part of the push for the predominance now of the game, certainly in this area, and at the CenturyLink, it's the heartbeat of football in this part of the country.
Well, it is, and it's one of the loudest stadiums. I think it broke the record in the NFL for noise created. It's certainly pretty loud in here today.
That kind of chance, it's come to him so early in the game, but I have to say, he reacted perfectly, really sharp right from the off, and they've taken the lead here. He followed his instincts, he followed the play in, and then he followed watching the ball into the net.
Yeah, a lesson for any schoolboy, just to make sure you follow shots in, that you're in that danger area.
Well, they call it his weaker side. Not too weak, that.
Didn't look that way, did it, Martin? He took a little chance there, and he's really been rewarded for it.
Different angle on it here.
Man of the match, Alex. Heck of a performance from you today. Any comment on the game?
When the other 10 lads on my side are top class, man of the match, well, feels like a bit of a gift.
So you credit your team for the performance then?
Absolutely. It doesn't matter how good you are. One player can't win a game on his own. That's a fact of football. In my eyes, man of the match, well, it's just a reflection of the better squad, not a single player.
Appreciate you taking the time, Alex.
Sure.
Hello, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. Alongside me, the familiar voice of Alan Smith.
Yeah, this should be a cracker today. Really looking forward to it.
Los Angeles Galaxy today against New York City FC. To have a crack at goal.
Yeah, as soon as he got hold of the ball from that distance, the crowd knew exactly what they wanted him to do.
Superb long-range goal from the youngster, Alex Hunter.
Well, it's a measure of his confidence, you know, that he'll try to shoot from that distance and gets his reward.
So, Hunter, your time here. So far, it's been impressive. I have to admit, I had my doubts. A young man like you, new country, big expectations. Many more seasoned players have come here and failed. For me, they lack the hunger to succeed in MLS. But you are different. Already, you've given this club hope to reach the playoffs.
Oh, the Galaxy big time, coach. Put a lot of faith in me. I don't intend to let you down.
You have integrity. Very few young players have that. I wish I had your attitude when I was a player.
How do you mean? Did you play for Mexico at the World Cup?
Yes, when I was 34. My first major tournament. Did you know that? In my 20s, my teens, when I think of the choices that I made. In this game, young men of talent, they are given too much too soon. It's why they miss out on their dreams, why they retire with nothing to show but regret. This career we choose for ourselves, we have to remain vigilant because one day we will turn around. And it will all be behind us, Alex.
Hi there, everybody. MLS football for you today. I'm Martin Tyler, looking forward to describing the action with the considerable assistance here of Alan Smith.
Looking forward to this one.
Los Angeles Galaxy. He can't have scored many better than this, with the bend he's imparted onto the ball.
Well, give him credit. You could see exactly what he set out to do there and executed it perfectly.
Well? What got the deal?
Practically falling over themselves to have you on board. Want you on the next TV advert alongside that mate of yours. Filming starts next week.
Man.
Think I'm getting the hang of this agent stuff.
Nice one, Dad. I can't believe it.
Happy for you, son. You always want your kids to have it better than you did. Look, there's something I need to explain to you. It's...
Oh, not again. Don't look now. But isn't that the girl that crashed the dressing room?
Kim, what are you doing?
So you told him.
Kim?
Apparently it was just never the right time. I've been dying to meet you. I couldn't believe it when Dad told me you were moving over here. And
Dad? What?
You haven't told him?
Alex.
You're telling me this is my sister?
Alex, I was waiting until you got settled, son, letting you concentrate on your football.
Is this some kind of wind-up?
I was thinking the same thing. Are you serious? You haven't told him yet?
I can't handle this right now. Still my head in.
Alex.
I just need a moment to think.
All right, mate. Alex Hunter, friend of the stars. Sure you want to be seen walking around with me? I'm man enough to admit it when I'm wrong. thought you were a joke when you started hanging with A-listers, but you've been playing out of your mind, man.
I appreciate it.
Just keep up the good work. Don't be getting too dazzled by those Hollywood lights, all right?
Hello, everyone. Martin Tyler here. Alan Smith with me, as usual. Big welcome to you to today's game.
Man as they are.
It's a marvellous sight. Even looking again at the replay, Alan, isn't it? A goal up in the top corner like that.
Yeah, I think he'll enjoy watching that one later tonight. Always spectacular.
And your performance today was particularly impressive, leading by example with a spectacular display.
There was no way I was gonna let us miss out on a playoff place. I was so up for it out there today. I owed it to the club, the fans, and everyone at the Galaxy who's put so much faith in me. We did it! Come on!
Well, you certainly have every right to be celebrating, especially after a playoff place was looking so unlikely for the team before you arrived here. Congratulations again, and good luck in the playoffs.
Thanks.
Limo was nice. A bit miffed you didn't pick me up, though. When are you going to give your mum a hug? Come on.
Good flight?
Long. Look at this place. Very nice. LA's treating you well, Alex.
Shame Granddad couldn't come over with you.
What's wrong?
Just think maybe you should have told me about Kim.
What, you met her?
I met her.
Well, you have to understand how hard it was for me when your father left. I mean, he chose them over us. What was I supposed to do?
She's my sister.
Your half-sister. I was protecting you.
Oh. Thanks.
You were all I had left.
Do you want to get out of here? We could get something to eat. Somewhere nice.
I'd like that.
It's match time. Martin Tyler here and Alan Smith with you as always to describe it. And we're looking forward to something special today, eh?
Well, I think so, Martin. I hope these two teams won't disappoint us.
They've been playing well enough to deserve this goal. Nicely created, well finished, and very well merited. Well, Hunter has been the marksman here, Alan Smith.
Made it look easy, didn't it? And I tell you what, it wasn't the easiest of chances, that.
Another studio party tomorrow. Same kind of thing. Should be a good time. Come by if you don't have any other plans.
No, man, sounds good. I've got nothing going on.
Swing by after 6 tomorrow. Party should have started by then. Cheers, mate.
All right, man, nice one.
For a minute there, I thought I'd come to the wrong house. This place is awesome.
What are you doing here?
We didn't exactly get off to the best of starts. Look, I just wanted to give you these, just in case you're not doing anything tomorrow night. Kind of a big deal, playing for the national team. It's just a friendly, but who knows, if I play well, I could get called up for a competitive game.
Didn't know you played.
Yeah, it's in the blood.
Look, I appreciate this, but, we got plans.
Oh. Okay. I just thought you might want to come along, tell me what you think. I mean, how cool would that be? Alex Hunter giving me tips. Look, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have come here. Oh, and for what it's worth, Real Madrid would have been lucky to have you.
Alex, over here.
Hey. Man, you really know how to throw a party.
The studio is taking care of all of this. They deserve the credit. You all right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It's just my family is mad.
Man, same old song.
Yeah. I just found out I've got a half-sister, which is
crazy. Like, actually.
Yeah. She's a good kid. Tough, determined. She plays too.
Nice. That doesn't sound so bad.
No, it's not. It's not. She's actually playing right now. US women's national team. USA v Germany. Friendly. She's 16.
16? On the senior team. She's the real deal. What are you doing here?
There's a pair. Wanna come?
USA v Germany. Marozan, Pop, Press, Morgan, Anta. I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah?
What about all this?
I've put in my time. Once in a generation, you get to see a superstar break out. Ali, before she scores.
well proud of. That was a lovely goal.
Penalty area. She's fired it home.
Oh, that's a wonderful goal. Really is. Perfect timing.
And here is another angle on that goal.
See you tomorrow.
Well played. That was some comeback.
You know us hunters, never know when to quit. Here, I wanted to give this to you. My first one, you know, at this level.
Wow. Thanks. You hungry?
Starving.
All right, let's go. You're gonna have to sign this for me.
Oh, yeah. The hunter.
What, age 29, I was thinking, but...
So it's 2-2, last minute right, and it's a penalty to win it. And I mean, I never miss penalties. This one flies straight over the bar, right into Rosie. I swear the ball moved right on the spot just as I hit it.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. As long as it doesn't stop you taking the next one.
It's been pretty full on, juggling training with school and stuff. Be worth it, though, if I get into college on a soccer scholarship. Been coming to this diner for years with Dad. They do good burgers.
Listen, it was pretty weird for me when you turned up here the other day.
Did you see the look on Dad's face? Kim, what are you doing here? Right?
I guess his lies finally caught up with him.
You've got him all wrong, you know.
He walked out on his family.
Ever thought of asking him why?
Do you know the guy? Not exactly much of a talker, is he?
Things aren't always what they seem.
Oh, you sound just like him.
Doesn't mean I'm wrong. Without Dad, I don't know where I'd be right now. I owe him everything.
You would have been fine. You can play.
I wasn't talking about soccer.
It's a tracking shot.
Okay. Alex. Okay, so your last game in the Premier League, the crowd booed you. How did it feel? What did you do first thing when you came off?
Oh, mate, it was awful.
Yeah.
Probably like worst experience of my life, I think. I mean, I didn't really do anything. I just tried to get out there, you know?
There, that's it. Right there. That feeling, I want you to bring that feeling back, okay? Find it, carry it with you through the whole scene. This guy offers you a Coca-Cola, you decide to drink it. Right?
Nice kid.
Yeah, generous. Generous. So you drink the Coca-Cola. You feel refreshed. You feel uplifted. You want to give him something special so he'll remember this moment. That's it.
Cool.
You got this.
Yeah.
You're ready. Good. Yeah, you are. Let's roll on rehearsal. Quiet on set. And action.
Hey, Alex. Alex Hunter?
Yeah.
Forget them. They don't know anything. You're the greatest. Do you want my Coke? It's okay. You can have it.
Yeah, all right then.
Matt, nobody's gonna believe me.
You got a phone?
Yeah.
come here then.
Cut! Yes! Killed it, guys. It was great.
We good?
Mate, I felt I was a bit nervous. Like, I wasn't sweating too much, was I?
No, that was unbelievable.
Wicked, man.
Did you check the gauge?
This is cup football now. Win and we progress to the conference semifinals. Lose, and our season ends in failure. Today is when the hard work really starts, gentlemen. Give every ounce of your being and you can achieve anything. Even what no one thought possible. Like an aging Mexican making it to his first World Cup. Si se puede.
Si se puede.
It is the first round of the MLS playoffs, all to play for, of course. The winner today will secure their place in the Western Conference semi-final. I'm Martin Tyler, and with me to describe all this...
It's a little more now.
That is a hit and a half from Alex Hunter. Great goal.
Well, I think that's 1 in 100. Tend to hit the back of the net from that distance.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Club from Los Angeles, they're into the Western Conference semi-final.
Yeah, delight all round. They'll certainly take this after the start to the season they endured, but they've been really good last few games.
He'll be very pleased with that, Alex Hunter, I would think, and probably his manager as well. Has he pleased Alan Smith?
Got himself a goal and put in a really good shift. Excellent performance.
There's that winning feeling at the final whistle. They've certainly got it, they're enjoying it, and they progress in the tournament.
I really think they're beginning to fancy the chances now, the way that they're playing.
So here we are. The playoffs for real. 2 legs, and today we are in enemy territory, gentlemen. Stay disciplined. Keep your shape. Frustrate their fans. Force errors, and the away goal will come. Hard work and belief have taken us this far. But now, focus, attention to detail, they become just as important. One lapse in concentration and all your hard work counts for nothing. Si se puede.
Everybody, welcome to our match today. Martin Tyler here, along with Alan Smith, of course. And what we have for you is the first leg of the MLS Western Conference Galaxy.
Well, it's a well-taken goal, isn't it? And if that's a sign of things to come for Galaxy, they might well score 1 or 2 more.
He can't have scored many better than this, with the bend he's imparted onto the ball.
Well, give him credit. You could see exactly what he set out to do there and executed it perfectly.
Yeah, I'll see you then.
Hey, Hunter. Been playing like a madman, bro.
Nice one, mate.
Don't thank me. You've earned it.
Hi there, everyone. Nice to have you along with us. Us being Martin Tyler, myself, and Alan Smith. And we welcome you to the second leg of this Western Conference semi-final with LA Galaxy in a good value for this advantage at the moment. Straight back, and scoring again.
Everything they're trying now is coming off.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
Here we are. The best of the West. 2 games to decide who goes through to the final. Looking around, I'm wondering if for some of you, just getting this far is enough. A successful season. But good try. Why not? A few months ago, no one thought we'd even make the playoffs. You have no right to be thinking like this. One thought like this betrays every man sitting in this room. Betrays everything that the Galaxy stands for. Being the best, as individuals and as a team.
Yeah.
Listen to those fans out there. They expect the very best from us. Our duty is to give them what they expect. Play with pride and character. Fight for one another. And take this club back to where it belongs. Sí se puede.
Sí se puede. Let's go, guys. Let's play it up. Come on. Let's go. Let's take it to the victorious, guys.
Hi there, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler, along with Alan Smith, of course. And what a game we have for you today. We're just minutes away from the kickoff of the first leg.
Open their account in this first leg.
Well, their work has made this goal almost inevitable. They're in fine fettle today.
Well, they're creating chances for fun out there. And the opposition's really got to tighten up.
Welcome to you all to the second leg of this Western Conference final with LA Galaxy. Most experts tip to get very well drilled. They've been the better side. They've played with great panache up to this point, and that goal really sums up the way they have been playing. Excellent. Well, it's a very good goal and much deserved the way the team are playing.
Yeah, the stats don't lie. The number of shots on target. No surprise that they've scored.
Alex, wait.
I have to spell it out.
Understand? I do. I just need to see you, is all. I just need you to hear me out. 10 minutes, that's all I ask. After that, if you want me out of your life, I respect that. Remember the day I found out she was dying? You had a cup final. What were you, 10? Been out of the game a few years by then. Things with the amount going south. We were kicking off over everything. I remember once we were out for a walk, a little family outing. We were well down the path and I asked your mum if she put the handbrake on. She couldn't remember. Stupid. Up half the night rowing over a handbrake. Hoping you couldn't hear us upstairs. Alex, we tried to make it work. But it was over between me and your mum long before I left. Well, after Soph passed, they wanted to put Kim into foster care. So I made a choice. Been bringing her up ever since.
I guess you'd worked out your priorities by then anyway.
Look at me, son. No days gone by when I haven't thought about you. But you had Mum. You had Jim. But your sister. Who did she have?
Everyone in this room already knows what's at stake here today. It's a cup final. Glory or nothing. But maybe some of you are thinking that there will be other seasons. Other finals, other chances to win. I used to think like that too. Listen to me. Before you step onto that pitch, Ask yourselves, how many more chances have you got left? How many more seasons before football becomes a game you used to play? Do you know? I used to think I'd just go on forever. But I didn't. And neither will you. Today, all that matters is what you achieve out on that pitch, alongside your brothers. I carry the weight of my regrets every day. But you guys don't need to. Every sprint, every tackle, every pass, every shot. Imagine they're your last. This is your last cup final. Your first cup final. Your only cup final. Win.
Yeah.
Sí se puede.
Here's your chance to be the hero, bro. Take it. No way I'm letting us lose this. You've got the heart of a lion, dude. Just don't go trying to win it all by yourself, all right? A lot of good players around you. Let's do this together.
Fantastic build-up, and the wait is finally over. Moments away from kickoff for the MLS Cup final, and we'll be bringing you all double their lead, Galaxy.
Well, they can't afford to relax just yet, but very nearly there, you fancy.
Well, scoring in any game is worthy of celebration. When you get two, it is special, and he is feeling that special delight at the moment. Well, I want to see this again, this goal.
Pushed all the way, they've had to work extremely hard out there, but I think they're deserving winners.
What about the part played by Alex Hunter, because the season didn't start too well for LA?
No, since he joined the club in early September, he's made a big difference. He's steadied the ship and added a bit of quality, a bit of zest to that front line.
Well, there were times in the course of this campaign you could not imagine this kind of presentation going the way of the LA team. But congratulations to all connected with the Galaxy. A lot of work, the regular season, the playoffs, and now the final itself. And they are the MLS champions, LA Galaxy.
Yeah, it did look for a long time as if they'd miss out on the playoffs. Never mind lift this cup. So no wonder they're delighted, shown a lot of character, a lot of staying power.
They have a reputation whereby every team, I think, wants to knock them over to get their scalp. Well, no one's been able to do that. And they're off on a lap of honour. A real tour of triumph here.
Tastes even sweeter when you have been struggling during the course of the campaign.
Well, they were written off, and now around us in the press box they'll be writing up LA Galaxy. They produced the fireworks when it mattered, and their name goes on this trophy as MLS Cup champions, LA Galaxy.
You've earned this.
That's it, mate. Take it.
We've earned it.
back. It wouldn't be Christmas without you and Granddad. Just promise me you'll make them roast potatoes extra crispy, yeah? All right, Mum, I gotta go. Yeah, I'll speak to you soon. You too.
Yes?
You wanted to see me, Coach?
Yes, have a seat. You've had a wonderful season, Alex. The impact you've made since coming here. I don't think I've ever seen a player as young as you make such a difference to a team.
Holding up a cup. There's no feeling like it.
I'm sure it won't be the last piece of silverware you win in your career.
These are the last ones.
Well, I'll get those in the car then.
Cheers.
Shouldn't this be in a museum or something?
Hey. That? It's kind of a family heirloom. Our granddad scored his 100th goal with this. Coventry City away, February 1969. Left foot volley. Sweet as a nut. Here. It's always brought me luck. Come on.
You really have to go?
I'll be back before you know it.
All right. When you get back, we're going training together, okay?
Deal.
You better get a move on or you'll miss your flight.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Hey, Alex. Thanks.
Remember you asked me for a piece of advice once? On the pitch, out here, never stop being you.
Oh, we're wondering here, Alan, aren't we, about this game and what could keep it up? Because there hasn't been too much to shout about so far.
No, both teams flat. No inspiration at all. Both managers scratching their heads on the sideline there.
Well, look who's back from La La Land. Hey, but let me see if I've got this straight. You come back to Blighty for the holiday season, and here you are spending New Year sitting at your mum's, watching football on the telly. Alex Hunter, party beast!
Oh, mate, still got a mouth on you, I see. I can't believe I'm actually gonna say this, but it is good to see you, bro.
Oh, I know that. I see me every day.
Modest as ever, huh? Look, Danny. I'm sorry if I sort of fell out of touch a bit.
Been that. We're mates.
It was mad. So you gonna tell me what's going on?
Huh? Well, lads are winning, that's what. Well, seems the gaffer doesn't think I'm as good as the guy they brought me in to replace. I don't know, mate. Ever since the move, it's like I've been in my own head too much. Like everyone's watching me, waiting for me to be the next Alex Hunter. Maybe championship's where I belong.
Listen, mate. You need to put all of that out of your head, man. Just show them what you can do. Who needs Alex Hunter when they've got the Williams? Hmm?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to say anything, you know, hurt your feelings.
I appreciate it.
Get you down. Yeah, you're welcome.
No more stealth mode, yeah?
All right. Well, let's go out. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh.
Oh, quality, mate. I see you've learned a few new tricks while you've been away.
A few here and there.
Well, this has been a laugh. I forgot about that. Football being fun.
Maybe that's your problem, bruv.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
So where are we celebrating New Year's?
I do know a club.
Oh.
Opened about a month ago. Reckon it could give your LA hangouts a run for their money.
Really? Well, only one way to find out.
Now you're talking, partner.
Oh, seriously, bruv? Bit early, innit?
Oh, I've been up since 5, mate. Cat really should hang some curtains up in that spare room. I had to block the light out with a towel. Oh, Jim, is that fry-up ready yet? Jim! He's probably got the kitchen door closed, hasn't he? Hey, Jim!
Oi!
Jim!
Bruv, seriously. Don't shout at my granddad like that. Show some respect, man.
Well, he said he made me a fry-up. I'm wasting away here. I'm gonna see what the problem is. Hey, Jim!
Dad, isn't it like the middle of the night in LA?
Sure is. Been up half the night talking with the Galaxy. Seen some big guns in Europe have been sniffing around you.
You serious? Like who?
Atletico Madrid, PSG, and Bayern Munich, no less. Alex?
Yeah, I'm here.
Don't get me wrong, Galaxy didn't want to let you go, but when clubs like this come
That's
knocking...
unreal, Dad. What do you think?
Well, that's set, then. I'll get back to you when I have the paperwork ready to sign.
Thanks, Dad.
We'll speak to you soon, son.
Wait. What about you and Kim?
Well, what about us?
Wow. What happens now?
What are you talking about? It's Atletico Madrid. You'll be able to get us tickets to the games, right? Come on.
Well, yeah, obviously. If you're lucky.
Look, can I finish my call? She's right, Alex. Opportunities like this don't come along every day.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Yeah, we'll miss you too, son.
Hey, and clean up your bedroom, you slob.
Oi! Danny! Oi, Danny! Danny! Thanks for coming.
You'll be fine.
I don't know anyone out here.
You sure about that?
Alex.
He's the reason you're here.
Dino!
Seems we both have come far since we last met. Although my presence here, I have your performances in the championships last season to thank. The difference you made when you came to me last year on loan. This, I think, many people noticed, no?
But I've got a lot to thank you for too, Dino. This is my agent, my dad.
Mr. Hunter, a pleasure. Nice to put a name to the face. Here, I predict only great things for your boy.
Well, I know Alex is in good hands.
Now, Alex, come. The manager and the press, they are waiting. It seems your arrival has caused quite the, how you say it, the media circus. Andiamo. Thank you all for coming today. We are very excited to have Alex joining our club. We will now take a few questions. Yes?
Alex, we have all heard the reports that you had a number of offers to move back to Europe. What made you decide to join Atletico?
Well, in my opinion, the best players should play for the best teams, and they don't get much better than this. This is an amazing club, and I really think that I can add even more quality to what's already an amazing squad.
Yes. A lot has been made of your age. At just 18, how will you deal with the weight of expectation on your shoulders? How can you turn around the fortunes of a club that has already been knocked out of Europe?
Hey, man, it's all part of being a footballer. Of course, it really helps when you feel that people believe in you. Then you can just concentrate with getting on with it on the pitch.
We have time for just one more question. Yes, you on the left.
Alex, it has been a turbulent year for you. Leaving your club in the Premier League, joining the LA Galaxy, and now coming here. For those of us who followed your career, these constant moves, they do bring a suspicion of disloyalty.
I give my all, whatever team I'm playing for. For me, loyalty has never been an issue. As long as my club believes in me, I'm happy.
We are, I am afraid, out of time. Thank you all very much for coming.
You can sense the feeling of excitement around the stadium, and the Atletico fans in particular, with the sight of Alex Hunter in their colours for the first time after his move back to Europe from the MLS.
Yeah, I think he'll be a bit nervous as well as excited, Martin. It's pull him down.
The scorer here, Alex Hunter.
Wow, fans singing his name. He's a hero, a young one at that.
Different angle on it here.
For me, it was your performance that really stood out. Do you feel you proved a point today?
Yeah, I was happy with my performance. There was a lot of pressure on the whole team to get a result today, and I think we all pulled together and showed what we're capable of.
Can this team still win something this season?
If we keep playing like we did today, anything's possible.
Thank you, Alex. And my congratulations on your debut victory.
Cheers.
Yes, Alex.
How's it going, Dino?
Alex, nobody's happy. The president, the fans, the dressing room. Out of Europe and behind in the league. The stress, it has never been so great on me. We have to turn this around.
Well, I'll be doing my best to help you out with that, Dino.
The boss, he has been given budget to bring in one more top-class player.
Nothing like a bit of healthy competition?
Quite true. But in this case, competition is not what the boss wants. He is looking to build a partnership. And you are one half of this equation.
Cool.
Look, this is why I called you in. I would like your opinion on who you think would work best alongside you.
Well, who are we talking about here?
Believe in me when I say top talent, Alex.
Muller, without a question. Power, precision, he's class.
I thought you might say him, and I agree. He's done some wonderful things at Bayern. I will tell the boss, and I think he will be pleased. Thank you for coming in.
Oh, and Dino?
Alex?
I know I owe being here to you. Thanks. Don't worry, mate. You'll be back soon. Us.
Alex, look who it is.
Alex Hunter. Looking forward to scoring some goals with you.
Oh, mate, we are gonna light it up. I can't wait.
It starts tomorrow in training.
For sure, man. Welcome to the club.
Cool.
Atletico Madrid desperate to get their season back on track, and they've gone into the transfer market, as you'll all be well aware, with Thomas Müller, an even newer recruit to add to Alex Hunter.
Yeah, it's created some headlines, hasn't it? Alex Hunter with a packed one, but I'm sure it's not that serious.
Alex, you're hurt. I must take you off.
No, it's all right. It's all right. I'm fine. I'll just run it off.
No, we cannot risk you aggravate the injury. On this, there will be no discussion. Off.
You'll be okay. Just...
Well? Alex, I'm afraid it is not good news. A grade 3 meniscal tear. We have you scheduled for an operation at the end of the week. Then it is all about rehabilitation. With a concentrated program, we hope to have you return by the beginning of March.
March? That's almost 2 months away.
Alex, I too wish this wasn't true. But some decisions are not ours to make. You are free to return home, if you wish, until the cast is removed. Then we are sending you to a specialist in Los Angeles to begin the rehabilitation.
There you go. Ooh. Keep your strength up. Get her knee better. Penny for him.
What's knees?
Did your dad ever tell you how he got injured? The 5th round of the Cup. Harold was in the form of his life if people were even talking about England. Centre half came right through the back of him. The referee never even blew for a foul. From that moment on, your dad felt like his big chance had been robbed of him. You know, all he could think about was getting back on the field, so he rushed it, came back too soon. God, when that doctor told him that he'd never play again, that changed him completely.
So what exactly are you telling me here?
I'm just trying to put you straight, boy. Don't rush it. You're not your dad. You take your time. You'll come back better than ever. Now eat that up before it goes cold.
So, Danny Williams is going to come on. Just getting some fun. Well, I wonder whether the goalkeeper will blame himself for this, but it looked a good finish, even though he did get a touch.
Yeah, he's getting a few stares off his defenders. They thought he should have done better.
All right, lads. All for one, one for all. The Three Musketeers, right? Heard you wanted a chat, boss.
Get in here, Williams. Sit down. Premier League. It's a big jump. You want to make it at this level, you've got to play and train harder than you ever did in the Championship. Ability, well, that's never been your problem, son. But you're what I call a coaster. Someone who's happy to just be in this league rather than pushing to be the best they can be. Am I right?
Easy, boss. You just haven't seen the best of the Williams yet.
What is it with you, lad? You know, if you put half as much effort into your game as you do into being a smart Alec, you'd be quite the player. Do you know that? Sitting on the bench, playing a few minutes here and there, picking up your salary, you happy with that, are you? I didn't think so. You know, it's time to stop trying to make everybody laugh. It's time to start earning some respect. You've got work to do.
Okay, I hear you, boss. But if the gaffer played me in my natural position...
Okay, Williams, I'll have a word. But no promises, all right? Go on. Williams, a word. Gaffer wants you starting in the second leg of the League Cup semi. We've been too predictable in the final third lately, and he wants to shake it up a bit.
You having me on?
No, I'm not the type. 0-0 after the first leg, game away from Wembley. My advice to you, take this opportunity. Might be the only one you get, especially playing in your natural position.
You eat, boys. Good, boys.
So 0-0 from the first leg, Alan. It's pretty much a one-off game here.
Way to answer your critics. Didn't he take that superbly? Look at the smile on his face.
Very important goal in the context of the two legs, and they are in the second leg now ahead on aggregate.
I think deservedly so as well, the way that they've played over the two games, but still a bit more work to do.
There he is, Danny Williams. Great game, lad. Good job.
Feels good to be a hero, hein, mon ami?
The manager was impressed with your performance, lad. We all were.
Well, what you said the other day made me think.
Good to know something got through that thick head of yours. Now you got to build on this performance. Start taking some responsibility.
Responsibility? Like setting a good example and that. Yeah, it's me all day long.
You remember what you were like when you first came here, lad? Blooming Jack in the box. You could barely sit still long enough to sign that contract. When the photographers left, you remember what you said to me? About wanting to make a name for yourself at this club.
What a joke, right?
Manager wants you to take a more active role over the next few games. See if you can help set us up for some success in the Premier League. You want to make a statement now. Earn yourself a spot on the team for the League Cup final. That'll be a good place to start.
Hi there, a Premier League game for you today. I'm Martin Tyler, and to call the action alongside me, Danny Williams has been the difference in many ways between these two sides. He scored.
Well, he's a great strength, he's a great threat for his team. Just showed what he can do. Well, not well.
Mr. Williams, right this way. Just a moment, just take a moment. That's it. Thank you. That's it. Smile, Danny, please. Smile over here. For us, please. That's it. Yeah, just good. Stay where you are. Just it.
Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is Stamford Bridge. And it's Chelsea. He is one to keep an eye on, Danny Williams, and we've certainly kept an eye on this goal.
Yeah, I love it, you know. Left foot, right foot, he can head the ball too, score all sorts of goals.
Different angle on it here. Welcome to you all to this always intriguing game, but it might have another element to it today. I'm Martin. Williams has been the difference in many ways between these two sides. He scored.
Well, he's a great strength, he's a great threat for his team. Just showed what he can do.
Get in!
Congratulations, Danny. You have earned it.
Wasn't easy, mate. Was not easy.
Did you think it would be?
Straight up. I've always been the best player on the pitch ever since I was a kid. Never had to try that hard.
Everyone in this dressing room has always been the best. It's the same at every club. Now, you're with the best of the best.
Well, I hadn't thought of it like that. Good point. But now the Williams is back where he's supposed to be, huh?
Deja vu.
C'est vrai, Toro. C'est vrai.
Oh, you lads must be proper desperate. Especially if this clan's playing up front for you.
Wait, did you lads hear something? Oh, it's you.
You're in the Premier League, eh, Williams? You're having a laugh, mate. You'll be gone as soon as they sign a proper player.
Look who it is, our little turncoat. Always quacking like a little duck. Quack, quack, quack.
We'll see you out there, Walker.
You will.
This is a really special day, always these Wembley occasions, and we've got some elements here, haven't we? Great club rivalry and a bit... Well, it swerved a bit at the end. It might have been going wide initially, but it's hit the inside of the post into the back of the net.
do hit them with that kind of accuracy, there's just no chance for the goalkeeper, no chance at all. Nothing the manager can do at the moment. His team have lost momentum and they're also losing this match.
The EFL Cup final decided in dramatic fashion. Great game. And the rivalry between the two clubs has really been shown off in the best way, really, here, because they fought tooth and nail. But Danny Williams finds himself on the winning side.
Yeah, and I think he was their best player for me, Martin. I'd give him man of the match. Instrumental in this victory. Might well he celebrate along with his teammates.
Well, much made of the meeting between these two clubs in the FA Cup final last year when it was Alex Hunter against Gareth Walker. But this is the trophy they've been fighting for today, these two clubs. And it is a very proud moment for the winners. Goodness me, they had to dig deep to be in a position to enjoy this moment.
Yeah, there were times looking back when you thought they might have got knocked out. They did ride the luck on occasions, but you have to do that in cup competitions.
It's a very big moment in the career of Danny Williams, that's for sure. To be involved in a match of this magnitude, and now to be a winner in a match of this magnitude. I'm sure it will give him a great lift for what lies ahead in a very promising career.
Well, start of a season, there's only so many trophies you can go at. And as a result, this is a moment for extreme celebration.
EFL Cup winners after this most dramatic final.
Yes! Oh, well played, Williams. I reckon you grew up a bit as a player today.
Thanks, boss.
I'd have you on my squad anytime.
Came up short, eh, Walker? That's nothing new for you, though, is it?
Nice one. Real class act you are, Williams.
You give what you get, mate.
You ready? All right, let's get on the field and kick around a bit.
Maybe give it a few more days, yeah?
That's what you said a few days ago when the doctor cleared you.
I don't want to end up like that.
You never had the kind of rehab you had. Your club sent you halfway across the world for the best physios. Plus, Dad's knee was like totally blown out. Come on, getting hurt is part of the game.
Oh, yeah? What would you know about it?
How about breaking my leg when I was 14? Having quack doctors tell me I'll never play again. I learned a bit from that.
Sorry. I didn't know.
How would you?
Look, it's just the level that I need to be at, that I was at. The margins are so slim. Something like this can make the difference. It's a real obstacle, you know?
Obstacles. I lost my mom when I was 8. How's that for an obstacle? How about trying to make it in the women's game while juggling school, practice, travel, matches? Ever tried doing your homework on the back of a bus? Playing 90 minutes, getting home at 2 a.m., then having to go to school the next day, barely able to keep your eyes open? All just for some college recruiter, hoping he might notice you've got some talent. You know, I don't have some big contract waiting for me. All I'm doing is fighting every inch of the way, every day to play the game I love. And there's you telling me you won't fight right now to get back what you already have?
So this is what having a little sister's like.
Too much?
Nah. Bang on, Kim. Whoa, I think you can bend a few crosses into the box for me. I'm worried I might be forgetting what it's like to score goals.
On a platter. All day, every day.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold you to that. Not bad, looking pretty sharp.
Well played, Hunter. Different class.
Thanks, Dad. Feeling pretty good.
Yeah? Wasn't talking about you. So you're good to go, then? That's great. Groundsman wants his pitch back. You sure you're fit to play, son?
100%.
Good. Already told the club. They're expecting you next week.
Sanno difendere meglio di te. Ma va, va, va. Alex, welcome back. Come, sit. Sit. The medical team, they tell me that you are fully recovered.
Knees just like new. Ready to go.
This is like music to my ears. Since you have gone away, this has not been a good moment for this club. Our movement in the final third has been poor. We have no penetration and no chemistry.
Well, I can't wait to get back on the pitch, Dino. It's been the longest few weeks of my life.
This injury, I think, has lit a fire in you, no?
Kind of more worried about you right now.
I cannot lie. The pressure is like nothing I have ever known. Every day, even in the papers, they criticize us. The fans, too, we are behind in the league, and they boo us even when we try hard.
Maybe I can help change that.
There is a dagger above me. The president has lost faith in me. If we don't win some silverware soon, I think my time in this club is done. Every day, I try to remember why it is I love this game so much. Yes.
Hope I'm not interrupting. Just wanted to say it's good to have you back, Alex.
It's good to be back, partner.
Here we are, Alan Smith and myself, Martin Tyler, in the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium for our featured game today.
And after that layoff with his knee injury, no signs of rustiness there.
He saw the gap down in the bottom corner. Boy, did he find it well.
Well, that is the sign of a clinical finisher. Somebody that knows where the goals are. They don't have to look up. He's not the easiest of managers to work for, I know that. But these players are doing what he demanded beforehand now.
The way you played today, it was like you'd never been away. Full of skill, pace, vision. Your presence has completely changed this team, especially in the final third of the pitch.
Cheers. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my performance today, especially for the first game back after injury. But it was a team effort out there.
Would you say you were the link this team has been missing during your absence?
I feel I've got a really good understanding with my teammates, and the fans were amazing, really inspiring. I think the teams above us need to start looking over their shoulders.
Alex, welcome back and congratulations on your win today.
Cheers.
Welcome, everybody. Martin Tyler, along with Alan Smith. Alan, looking forward to it today.
Yeah, I think so, Martin. There's a really good buzz in the air.
Significance, because they're now into the lead. Well, it's a goal, and I don't think it'll be the last one they score today, the way they're playing.
No, and the opposition, he's all over the place. Just no semblance of organisation from them. Oh, look at the manager. He works hard on his team on the training ground.
Feeling great, mate. Ain't a defence in the league can get near us.
Feels a bit easy, doesn't it?
Don't let it get to your head, mate. They might figure us out eventually.
Not if you stay one step ahead, my friend.
That's the plan. Just gotta keep working. Am I right?
All the way.
Martin Tyler here with Alan Smith. Hello to you all and welcome to today's game.
I've given this side a cutting edge.
It's a really good goal from a player who prefers it with the other foot.
He does. I think it drives me mad sometimes when players won't take a chance on the weaker side. So fair play to him for doing that.
Alex, your goals were the difference today. Would the team still have been able to win without you on the pitch?
Of course, goes without saying. We've got an incredibly talented group here, and I'm just one part of that. But it was great to have made my mark in a win.
I was just asking because the team has struggled all season, but today it did not.
The main thing is we got the result we were looking for. Now, we just have to build on it.
Thank you, Alex.
Liga is the competition that we're featuring in our match today. I'm Martin Tyler. Hello to you all. Alan Smith is with me. And today...
Goal! And we'll now have to see whether that will change both managers' approach to this game.
What a wonderful volley.
It's a wonderful ability to have, isn't it, to connect so sweetly. It's all about timing that volley. Oh, look at the manager. He works hard on his team on the training ground, and he's seen some of
Very good, very good. Thank you.
So this is the secret to our success? You're training all day, every day?
Gotta stay sharp, bruv. My close control needs to be out of this world if I'm gonna keep up with you.
You're looking all right out there to me. Sometimes things just click.
Too right. Just don't want it to stop clicking.
Think you can do it faster than me?
You know I can.
Steaks?
Dinner.
I'm in the mood for Thai.
Whatever, man. You'll be buying. After you.
We will see.
Well, we do like Alex Hunter, no bias intended, because of this capacity to score goals in front of our cameras.
Yeah, I mean, look at the age of the lad. Still a teenager. He has got that maturity, that composure in front of goal. Oh, look at the manager. He works hard on it.
With the league now certainly not within reach as being the title winners, that's for sure. This Spanish...
They really impose their will on the opposition. Too good, really, for the defending. And the shot in the end, far too good for the goalkeeper.
The put on a show. We're enjoying it. Everybody except the opposition is enjoying this.
It's not often when you are allowed to create this many chances, so why not? They'll keep on pushing, I'm sure. It's not the easiest of managers to work.
Hi there, Alan Smith. Hi there to everybody from both of us, and welcome to this big match today. Today, Atletico Madrid, they've done it in fine style.
It is certainly the kind of match that we thought we were coming here to see, with the better team playing the better football.
Yeah, and they've handled that expectation, haven't they, in terms of being strong favourites, so fair play to them for that.
You too, bruv?
I think we must both be in trouble.
The two of you do not know how happy I am that you have forged such a bond, both on and off of the pitch.
With this guy, Dino? It's been a pleasure.
Yes, Alex has been very privileged to play alongside me.
Our pleasure's been all yours, more like, bruv.
You know, I must pity any defense that must deal with the two of you before the season is over. Keep up with the good work.
Killing it, bro.
Well, this is the one we've been waiting for, we being Martin Tyler and Alan Smith in the commentary box, and you, of course, ready to watch for him on the day. And two very well taken goals. That's a goal well worth analysing again.
He works hard on his team on the training ground and seen somebody.
Hello everyone, Martin Tyler here, Alan Smith with me as usual. Big welcome to you to today's game. It's Espanyol in this match today, and they play Atletico Madrid. Been a colourful history, hasn't it? Quick moment for the team. He can't have scored many better than this, with the bend he's imparted onto the ball.
Well, give him credit. You could see exactly what he set out to do there and executed it perfectly.
Oi, oi, oi! Ooh la la! I love it when a plan comes together.
Alex, you and me. It was the boss idea, but it's us that made it work.
Too right! Slayed it, fam.
In January, it seemed our season was already over. Now, we are one victory away from league and double cup winners. This is the beauty of football, no? This is why we love this game so much and why we give our lives to it. It has been your passion, your hard work, and your talent that has given us the chance to be here today. Destiny, it is forged by your actions. And now, more than ever, we must fight to seize the opportunity that we have created for ourselves.
Well, it is such a special occasion, Alan, isn't it? And we've had so much hype, the build-up, even mind games between the coaches, the media. Well, he knew exactly where the goalkeeper was going, and he just steered it past him into the bottom corner.
Yeah, he's a fine finisher, this boy, and never panics, passes it into that corner. Well, not what he was looking for.
Great delight for the Atletico fans. The final whistle confirming that they have won the cup here today and completed the double.
Well, what a magnificent achievement by these players. It's been a long old road, a tough one at times. They've come through unscathed, and might well they celebrate.
Well, great extremes of emotions, of course. The joy of winning, the despair of losing.
So many qualities needed for this. Resilience, application, and lots of ability. They've got it all.
So up they go, leaving the captain to last. Alex Hunter's played such a big part in this.
Yeah, their fortunes did seem to take a turn for the better, didn't they, when he turned up.
And now they have the Spanish Cup. Atletico Madrid to add to the league title. They reign in Spain.
Scenes that these players will not forget in a hurry.
So much effort has gone into it. They did seem at the start of the season they'd be a bit short. Alex Hunter and his new striking partnership, of course, has played a huge role in turning also-rans into double winners.
The fans, you have to say, have played a big part, Martin. They've stuck with that team through thick and thin.
These are moments to treasure. The photos that will be displayed in their own private homes and be all in the newspapers tomorrow to celebrate today and all that went before it.
Alex, another season has come to an end. Each one, it seems to me, to pass more quickly than the last.
It's been one to remember. Thanks for believing in me, Dino.
No, Alex, I should be thanking you. Without the difference that you have made to us this season, I would already be packing up my office.
I've seen your office. You'd be here all summer packing up.
You are a special player, Alex, and it is thanks to you that we have won what we have won.
Cab's him. Me and Grandad need to be getting off to the airport.
Have a nice time. Jim's never been to America before. He's been talking about it all week.
I'm not sure it's the sights he's excited about seeing.
Yeah, well, I hope it all goes well.
I wish you were coming, Mum. You still could.
This project isn't going to finish itself. Maybe next time.
All right. Bye, Mum. Love you.
Love you too, son. Look after Jim.
Come on, Alex! Meters running!
See you soon. Relax. You'll love her.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kim. Dad didn't talk about you much, but didn't stop me finding out everything I could. Jim Hunter, brave as a lion. Excellent first touch. 22 goals in 68 and 69.
Yeah. Gloria, your grandmother and me, we always dreamed about having a daughter, so she would have wanted you to have this.
Thank you. So what do you think? You ever gonna get called up for an international?
Uh-huh.
Well, not if he doesn't start working harder off the ball, eh? It's like I'm always telling him.
Defending starts from the front. Everyone knows that.
Yeah, but I mean, he tends to forget sometimes, you know what I mean? But you don't, do you?
I never give him an inch. I love it. I love it more than anything in the world.
So you're a striker, eh?
Of course. I'm a hunter.
Oh, yeah. I'll be there in a sec.
Alex,
Yeah, who is this? And how'd you get this number?
this is Beatrice Villanova. My firm represents some of your teammates.
Oh. Yeah, I know who you are, Miss Villanova.
Please, just be. Is this a bad time?
No, it's fine. Fine. What can I help you with, Sorry, B.
I'll get straight to the point. I'd like to talk to you about your future. As a player, as a person, as an icon. I feel quite strongly that you've not been getting the opportunities and support that a player of your caliber deserves. Frankly, if you were my client, you'd be a Real Madrid player right now. I'd like to take you out for supper, talk about all this face to face. You pick the city, I pick the restaurant.